even whether we want to or not. We're getting this party started.
Hey, look, it's a kitty. Meow.
Oh my gosh. And welcome to Iconic Production, where I heard cats. Here on Twitch.
I don't think you can show yourself harming animals. That's bad.
Not hurt.
Oh.
Herd. H-E-R-D.
I mean, she will also hurt.
Anyway, let's refocus.
Back to center.
Back to center. Where am I? This is Monday night, so this is our Call of Cthulhu game here on Iconic Production. I am Becca. I am in charge. More or less. I am the keeper of the arcane lore. And I cannot do this alone. Thank you to JD, our producer. Thank you to Phantom, to being our moderator in chat. And thank you to all of you guys watching, supporting us, cheering us on, and gasping as sanity flies out the window.
It's so gone.
He's so gone.
I still have 64.
He's
I have
so
65.
I have like none.
Nice. We're holding
Right
on.
now. Way to go.
We have two
So
sane
much
people.
farther across
I will break them tonight. I mean, it's fine. Yes, here are my investigators, who are still playing the campaign Horror on the Orient Express. We have Lee, who is still playing Nellie, Dr. Nellie Newton. We have Chris, who's still playing Ricky, for now. We have Paul, who's now playing Captain M. Whatever his last name is.
For now.
For now. Rachel is playing Charlie.
Standing strong.
Standing strong.
The chicken's gonna come for you. You know that, right?
We still have a few weeks. Though, so.
And Jenny is
I
playing
can have a little
Jude
chicken pet.
Williams. You could have a chicken pet. Just understand that those with the most, sanity currently don't
Okay,
worry.
then I
It's
have the
fine.
second most.
So that means I no longer have to worry.
Yeah, you're already crazy. Which, if you remember last week, you remember why everybody is suddenly a little insane and crazy. Primarily because
Baba Yaga?
Baba Yaga, being inside of a little hut, Captain M, in an effort to save them all from the wild attacks of Baba Yaga, one with a knife and the other with the bread shovel, attempting to shove Captain M into the oven, blew the bone whistle gifted to him by the people of the village. As a result, any disguise the little cabin in the woods had dropped, and it became a terrible thing in the night. Digesting and spitting them all out. There was some sanity loss. The youngest Baba Yaga died. A terrible, gruesome death. The oldest Baba Yaga was crushed or something. And
acid. Was it the acid?
there was acid. There was acid. Burning them acid. And then the middle one, the one back in the village, seemed to have all of her life sucked from her.
So our villagers were totally fine.
Yeah, they went out into the woods in order to capture and kill Baba Yaga, and you guys said, good luck with that!
Oh yeah. We told them to not do it.
You
Yeah.
did. And then when they were bound and determined, you said,
Bye.
have fun.
Good luck
Peace out.
to you. I hope you succeed. Not expecting it.
Fair enough.
We've seen some crazy stuff, so yeah.
Captain M has decided that this group is not liable for all of the deaths that have trailed them across Europe,
Most. There's still a couple that are questionable.
but most of them.
Especially since we now know that they've been traveling with a vampire. I'm just throwing that out there.
She hasn't been a
Sounds
vampire the whole
seriously
time, though.
Ludicrous. You're a little worried about your companion, Jude. She claims Dr. Nellie's a vampire. You know what she's talking about.
I think we should have a
I'm in the
conversation.
sun.
Right.
Have you been in the sun?
Yes.
I think it's been raining this whole time, actually.
I mean, it might have been.
There are still rays from the sun that go through the clouds.
Have you seen Twilight? Sorry.
And you guys jumped on a train, zooming out
Everything I'm
towards
going to say is inappropriate. So.
Constantinople
When does that stop you?
when she's on stream. And
Well,
the internet can record it forever.
When I'm not close to Mars on stream.
Once it reaches the internet, there's no going back.
Seriously. Yeah. So, yeah, we have 3 relatively sane friends, and we have 2, I don't understand what everybody's problem is. Friends.
I'm perfectly fine.
Yeah, you totally are. As are you. Totally fine.
I have a really quick question.
Uh-huh, I have a totally quick answer.
How much did I go up in strength and con?
No.
I think it's 20 each.
No, I think it's 20 and 15.
Okay.
I don't know which is
I didn't have my character sheet last time because I was writhing in pain.
Right. Actually, I can get you that information. What you
Or maybe it was strength and power. I don't know.
have gone up to. Yeah. It's fine. And yeah, you guys got on the train. Some of you saw Baba Yaga continuing to chase the train across the hills of Croatia. However, she did not seem to enter into Bulgaria or into Turkey. And therefore, you believe you are free of her influence. You guys have about another day on the train. Is there anything you'd like to do?
Take a nap?
Snack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Definitely can snack. Definitely can take a nap.
I'd probably consult my dear Judith.
Yeah, I feel like we need to just have like a party powwow and like hash all this stuff out.
Out of curiosity,
And like,
because I've
Mm-hmm.
sorry.
previously said that, you know, Ricky has some different Catholic things on him. If he just happens to bring out his rosary with a crucifix on it, is there any impact?
I'm sorry, I'm double checking certain things, vulnerabilities.
I have a feeling that my companion next to me will definitely test everything out.
So, no.
No.
Nellie doesn't, but she's never reacted to
No,
your
right.
rosary.
Right. Just more of a curiosity of. I mean, Ricky would just do that normally. This is you eat it. This
Right.
message will self-destruct.
Right, pretty much.
Who is it later?
So, yeah, I mean, you have your various Catholic. I have a word and it's gone.
Paraphernalia.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Paraphernalia. And
It just popped in my head.
I was searching for it. So
I was
I'm glad
gonna
you
say,
found
Like
it.
you looked at me and it just went.
Thank you. And I mean, Nellie has never reacted towards anything you've
Yeah,
ever had.
yeah.
She's like, maybe there's an eye roll, but otherwise she doesn't really seem to care. And it seems like it's the same.
It was.
So,
It was more like kind of a.
especially because Gina
Yeah,
won't
we're
let
just-
up on this whole idea that Nellie is a vampire.
Right.
Yeah.
Does Ricky have to make the look back insanity or luck roll or whatever?
Oh, to
because-
see if he looks
Or
back to
because he
see
wasn't
that
there,
you're a
he doesn't
vampire.
pass, and the answer is you didn't see it.
He didn't look back.
Okay.
Ooh. You just Jedi.
No, Ricky, say you looked back.
You want to look back?
Please don't.
Make
Please
a luck
don't.
roll.
No.
You should look back.
A luck roll?
A luck roll.
Where is my luck right now? 31. Oh.
He's
Roll
on
a
luck.
sanity check.
You shouldn't have done
You
it.
shouldn't have done it.
You
Goodbye,
Wait,
Ricky.
really?
Goodbye, Ricky. Goodbye, Ricky.
Oh, yikes.
My sanity is a lot higher though. So yeah, I'm good.
Okay. You just see
Just normal.
this giant. You had looked back and you had seen the house moving, and you thought you had seen it like destroy Baba Yaga, and you lost. I believe it was 4 points of sanity at that point.
Only 4.
Yeah, you would have
That was
gone
last session, though, correct?
Psycho. Yes, that was last section.
Okay.
See, I lost 16. So.
Yeah, she lost a
I don't
lot.
think anybody's ever lost that much sanity in one go.
I mean, I still have 58, so you know.
It's pretty good.
I'm actually at 45 with the increase because we gained sanity at the end.
You did gain 4 back.
Yeah, no, I was down to 58.
Oh,
Would
yeah.
he have gained 4 back? Because then he's exactly right where he was.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was a fun game, everyone.
It was.
And Ricky is back to where he was, but he could have been worse.
There you go.
could have died just now.
Well,
Excuse me, I'm going to calculate 20% of my
Okay.
stuff. Sanity.
okay.
Well, I have to be wary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I should probably
Beware.
double check that
Yeah,
number.
Be
We
wary.
perhaps talk about what just happened.
Sure.
Charlie's like,
I
it's
can
not
lose
therapy.
12 points of sanity today and not have a bout of madness.
Yeah.
Tell her.
Okay. Excuse me while I eat my Halloween candy. I now have piles back here. Yeah, have a conversation. In your bunk in the dining room, where you guys can have this conversation.
Oh, I was going to the dining room.
People can hear us there.
But we can
I
also eat food.
let's
They
get
are gonna think we're
food.
weird. Yeah.
Let's get food and take it back to one of the
Compartments.
bunks,
Sure.
cars, whatever.
Everyone's
Can
gonna
I get a bottle
definitely
of
think
wine
we're
somewhere?
weird then.
Can I
cares?
psychoanalysis my friend?
Me?
Yeah,
I'm totally fine, man.
I feel like you did this last time too.
don't think I got it. I did not.
Why are you staring at me so weirdly, Matthias?
Because Judith,
Make a
you
power roll.
look confused.
Who? I'm not confused. I've never seen things more clearly.
And that's what makes me worried.
I can see where all of the dots are connected.
Have you figured out our murder mystery yet?
A murder mystery?
We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
Charlie grabs a bottle of wine. You guys all collect something from the dining car, head back to your car and where you are staying. As you are walking, Nellie, you stop next to a door on the very end of the bunk cars, closest to the dining room. There's something about this room that kind of tugs on you. You kind of try the handle. It's locked. You shrug and continue on.
Is there chicken in there?
There's people talking in the corridor, clearly.
Oh yes. There are
Anything
people
from the trolley, Diaz?
My character would be like, "Oh, is the door jammed?" And I'd walk over and jiggle the handle, see if I can help.
No, it's locked. It's somebody's room.
Oh yeah, that's just what Captain M would do.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, no, door's locked.
Cool.
You guys make it back to your bunks. Settle in. Yes, sir.
Is it February 11th, 12th? Because I have 2 sessions ago, it was the 10th. And that
Yeah,
was
it's the 11th then today.
the end of the...
2020 or 1920.
The 10th was when we were starting to go see grandmother in the forest.
Mm-hmm. So
Okay.
today would be the 11th. It all happened in like
Yowzer.
hours.
Very fast.
Yes. 1923.
And where are we right now?
Currently in Bulgaria, on your way to Turkey and Constantinople.
All right.
So, how's everybody doing?
All right. How are you doing?
Better.
That is a better answer.
Been better, but I've been worse.
Saw some weird stuff yesterday.
Yeah, should we discuss what has happened?
I did.
think I quite want to process it. I think I'd rather just forget. Because it was awful. And horrifying. Strange.
So many people saw me naked.
I don't remember that.
Yes, an entire village did. It's fine. Just your bum.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, you did miss that part. I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh.
I forgot about that.
I did too.
Had to bring that back.
Would you like to talk about it?
No, it's okay. Doesn't happen often.
Do you clothe when you're going to take a bath?
Not in front of a town.
Okay, fair.
We can move on.
Anybody else want to debrief at all?
Well, I
I
think.
thought he didn't want to get naked anymore.
That was
Is
very
Was that a
funny.
drum set falling off of the train? Have luck.
We're saying good luck.
Well, I
Did
think
you have something, Jude?
Not for present company. No. I'm good.
Not for present company.
I have to process a few things. I think. See. I need to resupply.
Good for note taking and sending off to what do they call it? The capital. The embassy.
The embassy.
I have no idea.
My thoughts were running in the opposite direction, Max, but that's fine.
Okay.
Considering
You
there's
know
some
what?
gunfire,
No.
Ricky's just gonna take out his
Okay.
pistol
And
carefully, just clean it. Just
Disassemble, reassemble.
Oh, I'll watch you do that and be like, oh, I forgot. I
Charlie.
shot at Mason and I need to do that.
It's unfortunate that I try to get everybody
Thanks.
in to talk, and the awkwardness, the stilted conversation, the apparent denial of wanting to process anything kind of weighs down on you. I mean, Gertrude and Mason totally would have talked. Charlie starts crying.
Can Nellie go comfort her?
Yeah.
Nellie would go comfort her.
Nellie on one side, Jude on the other.
Ricky
Ricky
head
just
petting.
pats her.
Side-eye Nelly
Ricky's
Got
like,
all of the pats
just
going
trying, but just.
I'd touch you with my foot as I'm cleaning my gun.
So weird.
Are you wearing shoes at this time?
No,
Oh, okay.
I would not be wearing
That's
shoes,
so much
and there would
worse.
probably be a hole in my sock.
That's what Nellie must be like,
Everything.
we almost died, and we still don't know your real name. In fact, we don't know much about you at all.
It's Max.
And yesterday, and it was Matthias 2 seconds ago, and then 1 moment ago from then, it was Miles, and then it's been Mason. So who are you?
No, I'm captain.
To be fair,
Do you have a birth certificate?
No, not that I carry.
Do you carry your birth certificate with you traveling?
who carries their birth certificate?
She would. She would. Let's be real, guys. She
Nellie
would.
does.
I'm Fulton! I need it for identification purposes. We travel a lot. Why
That's
don't
what
you?
your passport is for.
They need another. What if they need something second identifiable? You just always need to come prepared.
Yeah, you have a roll of bills.
If this
That's
were a
not
cartoon,
identification. That's currency.
if this were a cartoon, you would
I'm
see a
not that
large
person.
question mark above Captain's head, just like, oh, I'm supposed to have those things.
Jude has your passport.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
cool.
I keep
That makes
track of
sense.
that for you.
Cool.
So you do have identification.
No. You were saying something?
He was talking about bribes.
Daft.
No,
No.
I'm quite intelligent.
He's not.
Then why are you so foreboding about your name?
I've told you my name multiple times.
Foreboding or verboten? So either would be a.
Whatever I said is what I said. Don't call me out on it.
No, I was just curious. I just found it as a funny language pun. That's all.
It's good.
Anyway,
It's good.
guess I'm just gonna fall asleep.
Okay,
Nobody's talking. I'm upset.
you are upset.
And I had a few glasses of wine.
You had half that bottle.
Nellie would in private talk to her. She's just not. Nellie does not like Captain Mason, and she's pretty icy towards Jude now too, because Jude's icy towards her. So in matters of self-preservation.
And Jude would definitely talk to Captain on our own.
So, as Charlie kind of gets drowsy, leans against Nellie, Jude kind of gestures to Captain M. And you guys go into the men's bunks, leaving Nellie, Charlie, and Ricky in the ladies' room.
I assume you would just tell me about her being a vampire
And that we must protect Charlie at all costs, because she's young and innocent and needs to be
Can I do another
saved.
psychoanalysis on her?
Of course.
Since she just told me that she's a vampire.
Of course.
Yes, I got it. Where's she at?
She's always been clear about how she feels about the occult. This vampire nonsense is unusual. I mean, you're willing to believe it after what you saw, that whole,
Okay.
oven growing bigger, an old woman trying to shove you in, and then being inside a stomach that got vomited out, and then it ran away. All right, you're willing to listen to vampire talk. The fact that she believes in that now so wholeheartedly is a little...
Especially because she made it quite clear that she thought vampires were bunk before.
It's not necessarily suspicious, but it does make you question what is going on, because, vampires were not a thing, and now they are a thing. And not only are they a thing, it's Nellie.
I have a side question.
So, you're not entirely sure how altogether Jude is.
Okay, has she been wearing any of her relics, charms, or other accoutrements? Or
Today.
has she ditched them for the most part?
Where are they?
I'm still wearing them. You get used to
Yeah.
the feel of
Yeah.
something. So no, she's still wearing them.
Okay.
She was eyeing Ricky's crucifix longingly earlier, though, and you've never known her to wear any sort of, religious iconography like that.
Interesting. Okay. I'll hear her out and move on.
But we seriously need to plan to save Charlie.
And what about our other friend, Ricky?
Ricky will probably be fine. He can shoot really well. Not that that helps with vampires, but
It's fair. He and I should have a shoot off.
that's for werewolves.
I think silver in general is, I mean, I don't know about this system in particular, but
She said it was fine. I just wanted to I wasn't sure.
I was
Jade-
enjoying that where it was.
I wasn't sure.
I was gonna,
You could only see
pull it out.
this much of it on screen, but I wasn't sure if JD was sitting there going, "Wow, that's really unbalancing this."
Oh.
I was just gonna whip it out at some
Meow. Okay, cool.
when you go to a Halloween store and see a fake
Oh,
crowbar in Freddy
it
Fred,
makes sense. Charlie needs it.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
so Charlie
yes.
needs it. Definitely.
All right.
I was right.
Charlie, Nellie, and Ricky, you're in a room together. The people that one of your members has been frosty towards, they have left.
So,
Mason.
I feel like Ricky would need to reflect about this situation, because obviously it's been a traumatic event, and I think he'd be more trusting just being around Nellie Nellie and Charlie are his people now on this adventure. You loosely call it that. So he'd be trusting of it, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I feel like he needs some kind of introspection type of, I don't know. Like
He
how
needs
much
his
does he
him
really?
time.
Yeah, I'm having trouble as playing a character going, okay, here's all the jokes about the vampire, but also like, what does Vicky really put together?
Give me intelligence.
And
Nope.
Nellie can also like say what she truthfully
Go
wanted to
for
say.
it.
Is Charlie actually awake now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm ready.
She'll kind of like tuck your little hairs correctly and be like, the truth of it all is I'm rather scared and I do not trust those people that we're with. And this entire time we've just been kind of following along with this quest. And I recognize that I've been doing it for my own selfish reasons, and that's fine for academia and all, but I wasn't aware of how real everything was until we were literally swallowed by a giant stomach that was a house, and I'm a bit traumatized by it. That's how I feel. How do you feel?
I would probably tear up a little bit and just start rambling on about how we got vomited and had to run from crazy people and yeah. And how I don't actually know what's happening. And then probably fall asleep.
No, just tuck her in.
So,
Pretty much. Yeah.
Ricky,
We'll tuck her
as
in.
this conversation is happening between the girls, you sit and think about what's been going on. There's a few pieces that just they don't add up neatly. The fact that when you guys were in that library and Nellie was attacked by something, and all you found was gore, essentially, all over her.
I thought you saw the explosion.
No, we showed up after the fact.
Oh.
The fact that Nellie did fall behind when you guys were running from the house. And then she ended up right next to Jude. Maybe this talk about a vampire is real, but it's
He's
hard to
pretty much
believe
just
that
chalking
it's-
it up to they're newer people. He has some distrust in them anyways, but at the same time they're, actions speak louder than words. And so it's probably more of just like I don't remember it right. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a lower level, like something in his gut feels weird, but also some weird stuff just happened, so.
There's other things that you have to worry about. The Brothers of the Skin.
Right.
The followers of Ithaca, if they're still on your tail. The death of Gertrude. And
Bernice,
Yeah.
parents of Mason.
Yeah, right. Seeing
Where
that
did
happen
Mason
right in
go?
front of me,
Mhm.
that was fun.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, well, okay, vampires, sure, whatever. There's bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, for sure.
So your friend's a vampire, at least she's your friend.
True that. I'm on board. I can get on board with that.
She
Better the
is
devil you
devoutly
know.
friends with Ricky and Charlie.
Okay.
Y'all
Okay.
know.
I got your back.
I mean, you are my body shield, so.
Before we rejoin the others, I would say that Jude would just take a few minutes and assume her middle-aged businessman persona.
Okay.
Would you like a disguise roll?
Sure.
Oh, you're like,
Can Nellie, well, after she has
I thought you were
gone to
just talking
sleep,
about a
and
disposition.
while she's doing her costume change, can Nellie inform him about the weird door that she tried to, she just felt something was weird about it and she
Yeah.
has to go back?
Yeah.
Success.
I've got to go back.
Check.
Mark, I'm suspicious.
I wanted to check that one off because that was a fun skill.
Okay.
Would my
So, yeah.
character? Probably not. I was gonna say, would my character go back to that door? But
It was
probably
just
not.
like, oh!
I mean, he's definitely an impulse person, so if someone else tries something, he's totally gonna try it too.
Before you leave, Maxwell, will you help me with my tie, please?
Fine.
Okay, so you two head back to check out the door.
I'm tying it in properly, just so you know.
And the-
I would assume that guns probably aren't the way to go, but do you have anything else that's like punchy or like...
I had some brass knuckles
A
at
few
some
things.
point.
Yeah. No, but no. First things first is
Oh, well, I want to
Basically-
hear. We want to do like a little, have a look. You know, well, have a listen. Have a listen. Have a listen.
Can we walk in at that point?
Have a
you
look.
can.
Have a
And Charles is
look.
asleep in the bed. You kind of look. They're not in the same bunk car that you were in. Maybe they went back to the dining room. Maybe they're wandering around up and down the train. You know, whatever. You're welcome to go look for them.
so.
It's
I'd start out by. I'm not kicking the door down or anything, but yeah, try to
Have a
listen,
look.
see if we can tell if anybody's
yeah,
in
go ahead and
there.
make a listen roll.
Yeah.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Uh, alphabet. Yes, that's where L is. Regular success.
Regular success. Okay.
I am suspicious. I am suspicious.
It's not stealth. It's
You're
listening.
not stealthing. You're just.
I just can't hear it.
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
I failed.
Ricky, you put your ear to the door, and yeah, it is silent. But it's almost the silent of maybe nobody's in there. Like you don't even hear, somebody just being quiet. It's just there's no sound.
Is it the sound of no sound that he heard previously?
The sound of silence.
I don't know.
My house. Sorry. Anyways.
And we'll wake up at 3 a.m. again.
No more scary movies. Okay.
We made a mistake.
So then I'm gonna try to open the door, jimmy the lock, stick a knife in it, that kind of thing.
Okay. Mechanics.
Don't forget, I'm an expert locksmith.
Locksmith.
Nah, but I got a lot of it.
Well, that's good because I have a 0-1.
You know who is good at reverse engineering locks?
Gertrude. Bad she
Also
said.
this one.
Well, you know
Yeah,
what?
this
Can I
I'm
fast
good
talk
at
the door? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, totally.
I'm really
I
good
think
at charming
locksmith
stuff. I can
probably.
charm the door.
I just want to believe that if Gertrude were alive, she'd be like, "You're a vampire." Yeah, that's weird, but I.
Sounds
I don't-
right.
I don't have
Can I
anything
use
in
your blood
locksmith.
for an experiment?
So this is like I'm going for the 1.
Okay.
Oh my
You got
god!
it.
I'm just trying.
You got it, you got
because
it.
I mean,
why
yeah, you
not?
can fail. You know what?
No,
You can fail once.
Was that a
no, it's
5?
85.
Oh, I was like,
Okay.
85.
Use
yeah,
them.
so no, I don't.
Yeah,
It's,
use luck.
uh,
So you get your knife in, like, to the lock, and you're trying to jimmy it. And it's just not gonna work.
no.
If you push too hard, you're probably gonna snap your knife.
Go get your friend.
The door
Go
opens
get
at the
your
far end
friend.
of the bunk car.
And walk away.
Is it me?
We'll walk back to
Okay.
Oh,
talk to our friends.
Nelly was totally gonna turn into him and be like,
So Nellie goes into the wall, and Ricky starts
walks
walking.
away.
So the
she just goes like a
conductor,
crunk.
the conductor walks in, and he nods to you, so, and then sees you like.
But are
And he's
you
like,
seducing the wall? Would you say?
Ma'am, and walks past you and
I
out the other end.
tripped. My heel broke. Oh, these shoes. Doesn't have heels. Just starts walking.
He exits the bunk car.
Need your hand with a lock.
Would you
Make sure-
come get
help.
me?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Come find you.
I will be in my red onesie.
With like the
Does it,
button.
does it have the,
Oh,
the buttons on the
100%.
booty?
Missed opportunity.
Ooh, that is a missed opportunity. I have one.
So, Captain
Tune in
is
next
time.
week.
Captain is in bed, blankets pulled up.
I don't think I'm even in bed. I think
Oh,
I'm
no.
staring out the window, maybe like against the wall like this. Like, just gotta paint a nice picture for you.
I just suddenly thought, you know, if we're
His
talking
buttons are
about
down.
some other
Just one.
some other things for our Patreon.
Oh, God.
Photo shoot.
Gosh.
It's more of a fans only fans stuff.
Yeah. We'll hold off on that one
No,
for
we're gonna
now.
break into that.
Yeah,
Just
we'll
yet.
hold off. You need something? My dear friend Ricky?
Sorry.
Just saying, I would fully support anyone's endeavor into OnlyFans.
That's I know that. That's not surprising.
As I check back next year for iconic productions. Oh, golly.
Ricky, you said something
Yeah,
about a
anyway,
lock?
Just
I was suspicious. I was suspicious.
Anyway, so do you go back to your room?
Yeah, she's followed him, and he's soliciting help from Mason
Soliciting
Miles Manson over here.
Captain, thank you.
Do you know how to jimmy a lock?
Maybe.
Yes or no?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Come back. Let's go. Let's go. Just ignores the outfit. It's just like, come on.
You might want to take your overcoat with you, Matthew.
I'll stick my hand out the door. That's nice and warm.
So as you pass from car to car, it does get chilly.
No, dang it. Oh, well,
Ricky,
it's too late now.
Listen to
Ricky will
Mom.
give you his coat.
No, I would stick to it.
Okay.
There's a draft in the back.
Of the train car?
Sure.
Caboose?
Oh, that was dangerous.
Caboose.
I couldn't think of another way to put it in a sentence. I just said it. Just-
How was your?
Oh, I actually haven't rolled it yet. I've been
Okay.
waiting for you to ask me.
Okay.
I was
I
doing
thought you
some
rolled a-
practice rolls.
Some practice, like warming up your wrist. That's cool.
I'm scared of my dice.
Fair enough. You should be. So Captain, Ricky, and you're following them back.
Yeah.
Head back. You are sleeping.
Yes, I should just roll it, shouldn't I?
Actually, go ahead and make a listen roll for me.
I'm not gonna roll yet.
I'm in the room with her too. So.
It was a success. Just regular.
A regular success. You shift in your sleep, but don't quite wake up. You hear a commotion in the boys' room, and then you hear the door shut, and you tell him to wear his overcoat. He tells you, don't worry about it, and they continue on shopping through the car. All right, Jimmy, that lock.
Hot dog.
Did he get a 1?
You got an 8. Check mark.
It's either a hard success or I can use 1 luck to get an extreme success. Does it really matter?
Extreme. It's only 1.
Yeah,
5
How
games.
much luck do I have?
Enough.
I don't have a ton of luck.
Hard is good. Hard is good.
We'll stick with the hard success.
Save
Oh,
it for
check
something
mark.
else.
Yep.
Okay. You feel it pop. You turn the handle, you force it open, and there's a chain on the door, and so it stops.
I'm
put
gonna.
a
I guess
chain
I'll
on the door.
listen in, see if there's anyone in there before I.
Just bargain.
Or
Yep.
look.
Make a
Yeah,
listen
listen
roll.
look. Do I need to make? Should I make another listen roll too?
If you'd like to.
I do not succeed.
I mean, that was not good.
It is silent.
I'm also there.
Is it so?
Can we?
Is it the
I got a 5. I
silent?
got an extreme listen.
Is it the silent that I experienced at the police station? I mean, I did not succeed my listen roll, but is it that silent?
Oh, it definitely feels like that, Silent. There's nothing moving as you listen in.
Sorry.
It makes you kind of pause
Oh.
You.
and like kind of look around as you realize night has fallen.
Like immediately, or like?
You-
That's
You
suspicious.
just live in a cartoon world. This is
You-
shutter drops.
Shutter drop.
Nighttime.
You realize like you're in your pajamas. It is nighttime, and you are hearing nothing. And you do remember the last time you heard nothing. At night, there was a lot of dead people.
Mm-hmm.
Nelly, with your extreme, there is nothing in that, beyond that door that you hear. However, you do hear your voice being called down towards the baggage car.
My name being called?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look. I guess I
I
would
mean,
see.
you're not by the baggage car.
Mhm.
Yeah, you just have to go through the guiding tank car.
You looked in that direction.
Mhm.
You don't see anything. Yeah.
She's gonna not be stupid. She'll be like, all right, come this way. Well, no,
I'll close the door and
I-
just look to you and be like, where to?
Let's.
we should,
If there's.
something,
Jimmy to lock, so I'm ready for anything else.
Let's open this. Let's go in. If it's just a chain, and we don't think there's anybody in there, let's just break it.
We can always come back. And
We're
I'll hold
here,
out
and
all
there's
of my
nobody
tools.
else there now.
So your hands are probably pretty small. You just like slip.
what does the
Yeah.
voice sound
It's
like?
actually really
Male,
accurate.
female?
Male.
Alright, you do that. I have to go to the loo. And she's,
Can I check that?
Sure! Anyone can check that.
Psychology.
Yeah.
That's a hard success.
I got a regular
would
success in
you like to
psychology.
make a charm, fest, talk, deception of some sort?
Great. Let's see what my highest one is. My charm
It worked on the
is
wall earlier.
probably non-existent.
Shut
up.
That wall
So
was
mean.
ready to.
I don't know what charm is.
We're hot
I don't even
bothered.
have. Oh my god, I have a
Charm is over here.
Oh, I have a 15. Oh, okay.
Fast talk.
Is this 7?
There.
I'll go with the charm. Well, let's just do this first. I might be able to succeed. Is that
What the
10?
bucket?
is that a 10 or is
Yep,
that
If it's
that's a 10.
0, then yeah.
success?
Check mark.
Check mark too.
Okay, so
That-
it's a regular success. You had a hard success, and your psychology was a
Regular success.
regular. Okay, okay, she probably has to go to the loo. Maybe. Maybe.
I mean, going back to the other pieces,
Yeah.
Nellie's his friend. He's gonna be like, all right, fine.
Yeah. Now? I thought you just went. I don't know that she really has to go.
Morris, help me. Let her, whatever. She's a big girl. Just gotta be.
I gotta go.
Help me get the door. Just super quick.
I'll just open it because I already unlocked it. So I'll
Right,
just like
the chain. Can you reach the chain?
I guess I'll reach my hand in and
Skinny little.
Okay, so you reach your hand in,
Little
but
wrist.
there's you have to then pull the door closed to like get it to move. And
I'm
you
tiny.
can't, like, sure, the door still will not close with your arm in it. So you can be as tiny as you want.
Tap, tap. Step.
The door has to close to unlatch the chain. So as long as your hand is in the room,
or does
Cut
it?
the chain.
you are not unchaining the door.
Step back. I want to just kick the chain and try and kick
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
mounts, the screws out of the mount, basically. Just
Can I just have
Just brute
some
force it.
wire / snippers with me?
Say it again.
Nippers.
How's your roll?
a regular success.
Yeah, you have some snippers, and so you step back to, pull them out, and Ricky kicks the door. And
Not the door. I want to kick the chain, just to try and.
well, with your regular success,
Yeah.
you still hit the door, but you
Okay,
hit it near the chain, and you see, it'll come out. It makes a little bit of noise. And you kind of look. I mean, nobody's come out of any other room recently, so you're probably fine. Another kick would pop it out.
But I'm gonna hold up my little.
Okay.
I'll snip it and be like,
All right.
"Did you need to go to the bathroom? Because I'm ready."
She's gone.
No.
She's gone.
She left.
I would have gone with her. Dang it.
We can follow where she went.
That sounds sketchy, but yes, I will.
So are you going into the room, or are you following Nellie?
Oh no, I'm going to follow Nellie. We're splitting the group into 4.
Perfect.
Yep, sure are.
All right, go ahead and make a track roll.
I just stayed with Charlie.
Yes, you
yeah,
did.
we are safe.
Hey, the biggest party!
I did not succeed.
I protect Charlie.
You head back to the room because that's where the loo is. You see the washroom.
Oh, I wouldn't have tried to actually find the bathroom.
No. I mean, you head back to where the loo is. You find the washroom, which is not inside the room. It's outside. And you see it's unoccupied. You knock. You open the door. Nobody's in there. Maybe she used a different one at this stage. You're not sure in which direction she ended up.
Okay, then I would go back to Ricky. Make sure he's actually doing
In the
okay.
3 minutes that you are all alone, the door is open.
I mean, the breakdown would be, flashlight, looking in it. What do I see? If I don't see anything weird, I'm going to just go in.
Okay. What do you consider weird?
Anything moving, people, anything out of the ordinary of a room. Like if it just looks like a
Anyone
regular
sleeping?
room. Right. Is
Okay.
there anybody inside of it?
As your flashlight passes over, there are no people. However, there is a pile of bones. They're small. They're maybe rats. And a big wooden box.
Oh, I'm curious.
Nice.
Step into the room.
Yeah.
God, no.
Walk over to the box.
Can you explain the box to him real quick?
How big is it? What shape is
A
it?
little over 6 feet long.
Long.
It starts out at about 1.5 feet at one end,
Yeah.
widens to maybe 3 feet across, 2.5 feet across, 3 feet, and then narrows a little bit.
So yeah,
It's a
coffin.
very nice mahogany.
You should knock.
No.
There's handles. It is definitely a coffin.
Okay, not touching it. Looking. What else? Is there anything else?
Otherwise, in this room, there are beds. There's
Yeah.
no bedding in the bunks. There's nothing outside of the coffin besides the small pile of bones.
Is it open or closed? Do you have
It's
this idea?
currently closed.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. No.
No, that's a
No.
bad idea.
No.
I wouldn't do that at least unless you've got other people with you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even do that with people.
Yes,
I was thinking
we're gonna-
through my character what he
Well-
would do if he would go over and
We have absolutely
jokingly knock on it.
have no room to speak. We have absolutely gone into somebody's grave and dug them up.
That's why I'm voting for knocking.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
But they knocked
Flashlight
back
off.
after we knocked last
Close
time.
the door. Step out.
And
Look around.
Captain M is right there.
Oh.
Not gonna jump scare him. Just gonna
Yeah.
throw that out
Yeah,
there.
that's fair.
I will double check the
Like not even saying anything.
side to side, see if anyone's coming or awake
Nope.
or anything like that.
You look good.
Go in.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely poking my head out to
Do
listen and look and.
Go ahead.
I guess I should. Do I see anything? I have a regular success on a
Spot hidden?
Yeah.
No, you don't see anyone. As you go kind of around
Regular
the
listen.
corner and look, you do see the conductor is coming back through the dining car.
Okay.
But he can't see us.
No, not yet.
Okay.
No, he's not in this car. It's one of those where you look through the door and you can see through this door, across the small gap between the two cars, through the other car door, and you see him walking this way, stopping, talking to somebody at a table, smiling, and then continuing on. So, you've got a few minutes, but he will pass by eventually, so you either need to be in or out with the door closed.
Right. Is there anything else of note? I mean, obviously, I guess I would have seen the bones, so I would have
So
been
you
a
step
little
into the room?
weirded out by that. Yeah.
You step into the room, you see a coffin, and you see bones, a pile of bones, and that's about it.
I'm gonna grab one of those bones.
Okay.
Preferably something that would potentially be able to be turned into a whistle. Not
Sure.
that I'm like looking for that, but I would grab it because I'd be like, oh, my last one broke. I need another.
Yeah. I mean, it's a little thin. You need something that has a bit more girth to it.
Are they all just like rat bones?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, yeah,
Maybe
I
a
don't-
cat.
A cat could work.
What?
Rodent of unusual size.
ROUS. Maybe a cat. Maybe a dog.
Okay.
Dogs are
Yeah.
not small.
Well, it depends on the dog.
Yes, depends on the breed.
If there's something that would be large enough that it would fit my needs, I would grab it.
Give me a
If
left
not,
roll.
I'm not gonna get it. Nope.
Okay, no.
Okay, I'm not gonna touch any.
Nothing. Everything just gets too thin for the idea of hollowing it out.
Okay.
This is weird. Let's go.
Okay.
Where's Nellie?
I don't know. She wasn't in the bathroom.
Okay. Close the door.
I checked.
Leave the room. Close the door. I should say. Not closing the door with us in it.
Okay.
Step out. Close the door. Let's go find her.
Okay.
Oh, dang it. That would have been Mason. Side question. Is this the door that was originally very suspicious for Mason a long time ago? Thanks. Thanks.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, we can move on, because I wouldn't know that.
Nelly.
Yes. Where am I? What am I doing?
Oh, are we gonna go look for her? Or are we
Uh,
just going, okay.
You said, but
You have.
what direction is like our rooms and the washing room and the baggage?
I mean,
are
well,
they
no,
opposite
we would have.
directions?
We would have seen her walk away, so we could just walk in that direction, right? Because it's a train, it's kind of one big line.
Yeah, it's one big line.
Sure. Okay.
The-
We'll just follow her. Whatever.
There's two baggage cars. There's the one for guests, which is towards the front of the train, close to all of the sleeping cars. And then there is one,
The direction she headed. Whatever. Yeah.
and then there is one towards the back of the train, and that's more for like train storage, if that makes sense.
So there's a train on the train. Storing a train. Train storage.
No, like
Meow.
blankets and bedding and like those things that you might
Beverage
need
carts.
in the few hours as you go through before you stop again.
Okay.
Nelly,
Yes.
you make it to a baggage train.
I'm making through the baggage train.
And you listen again. You hear a voice calling you, and you kind of step, and there, kind of in the shadows, is Fenelon. He gestures, and you step towards him. He says, "You are so close. You just need the head. I just need you to find the head."
Is the head in Constantinople?
I think so. I think it has been returned to its creator.
Of the statue.
Sedefkar, I think he holds it once again.
But he's deceased, so it would be in his tomb.
Possibly. I have not been there to look yet.
I was going to ask, what are your education credentials? Just out of curiosity.
King's College London, class of 1618.
No. He's a doctor. Doctor
In class of
Acula.
100.
He kind of looks at you, and he goes, "I do not think I have the credentials you are wanting." And he's saying this all in Latin. But I once worked for the glory of Rome.
Right. So that's all the information that you have in terms of where it might be. Do we know where the Sedefkar tomb is?
He gets close to you. Puts his hand on your face. Says,
Looks like George Clooney. He looks like George Clooney.
sure, that's what you think, and, you know, not that.
Not like a walking corpse anymore.
No, he doesn't look like a walking corpse anymore.
Whopping.
He probably feels like a lot better now.
Yeah, he feels great. And he leans down and he says, "This is why I need you to look. I do not have the resources or abilities that you do."
So, I have a question. What are you going to do with it once it's all reassembled?
I will wear it again.
Wear it again. Okay.
It will allow me to walk in your world once more. Be the man I once was.
Wasn't he like a brutal murderer originally?
Yeah, we watched.
Yeah, we went
like,
into his torture chamber.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
That was fun.
Oh, that's good.
And commit torture again. Okay. Okay. So,
Find the Red Mosque. It was built on his tomb. You know that currently Constantinople has a majority of Islamic followers who worship in mosques, and as a result, the city of Constantinople is known as the city of mosques.
a lot of them.
Mm-hmm. There's a few of them.
Okay.
Also, like, red is one of the major architectural colors.
You know,
Yeah.
as you,
The Red Mosque, the Stone Church,
yep, pretty much.
Yep.
The
Yeah.
tall
the Round Synagogue, the
All of a sudden, you realize that the door to the baggage car has opened, and you hear Ricky and Mason step in. You're alone.
I'm sorry, Batman.
Are you actually standing like that?
God, I wish she was, but I don't think she's that, like, hilarious, unfortunately.
If you were, I totally would have done that right back.
No, unfortunately, I don't think Nellie's that fun. She'll just kind of be like, well, this is clearly not the bathroom, and you two are clearly not where I left you.
Nope.
Where you left us, we were opening the door.
Yes, what did you find?
She was leaving us to go do suspicious things. So what
Like
suspicious
pee?
things were you up to?
Theft. I'm standing in a baggage claim. You've literally caught me red-handed. Would you like to turn me into Scotland Yard now?
I'm gonna psychology that one. Regular success.
Yeah, give me something.
I don't know. What should I do?
Do whatever you did last
sounded
time.
like a fast talk, but
I was not successful, but
I
my
wouldn't
roll
be
was nice.
successful on anything. I don't think. I rolled a 68. My highest thing is language Greek, 69. So either I just spoke Greek or I failed.
yeah. She clearly isn't stealing anything. That just seems like a really snarky response for someone who, you have tracked down because of Scotland Yard. She might be holding that against you.
So anyways, the room.
Yes.
There's a coffin.
What would the yard do with an empire?
Did you open it?
No!
Why not?
God, no!
If Charlie were here, she would have.
Would you like to go lay down in it? We'll go open it for you.
Is it empty?
We
didn't
open
check.
it. I wanted to come find people and figure out what the hell we should do.
Maybe we should wait for Charlie. But then the problem is that it's out.
Nah,
I want to wake her up.
Let's go
I'm
back.
for it.
let's go back.
She was there with her last time. We
Your
went
group
tomb
passes your
spelunking.
room again.
Tomb spelunking.
I mean, they have gone to
Well, I'm in the same room with Charlie.
Right.
Yeah, we go back
in the
to find you.
place where we actually let that one guy get killed. Right.
I'd probably just call it a night. But I'd be a lot more suspicious of her. Because of what Gertrude told, not Gertrude, what Jude told me.
I thought these names
And
were going to be very different. I didn't think about the rhyming part.
based on the fact that she now lied to me twice.
Or maybe it's just because I don't like you.
Well, I know that.
So it has nothing to do with somebody being a vampire. It has everything to do with she just doesn't like you.
There is a slightly down on his luck
What?
businessman sitting in
The-
your chambers with Charlie.
Right.
Please excuse us. We're having technical difficulties while they renovate some
I
things.
don't
I
think
was going to say the
background
car,
music is going to cover
the train kind of starts to like grind a little.
Just a little bit.
Oh, that was my tummy.
So yeah, there's a gentleman sitting in the room with Charlie.
A gentleman?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You're
is it
used
my
to this.
gentleman?
It is your gentleman. It's-
Yes.
I'm gonna walk in and say, "Hi, Joe."
Did the train get off the track?
Yeah, it is
Okay.
grinding as if it's coming to a halt. You hear the conductor walk through. It's okay. Go back to sleep. We will fix the problem soon.
Oh, so we're stuck.
Do I recognize her or do I need to make a roll?
You do reckon. It takes you a minute.
Okay.
I also do say, "Hi, Joe," which won't necessarily help.
It's not really going to
but
help in any part of the situation, but
Is the door? Do they have that door open? I keep seeing shadows maybe over there.
No, I think she's
No, that's
there's a fan
Oh.
and ghosts.
sorry. Thank you.
It's the demons.
It takes you a minute. Like you wouldn't recognize him, but you have seen Jude dress in suits, and you have and you see Captain M totally chill with it, and you left Jude with Charlie.
Because I'm not going to lie, if Ricky walked into a room where he knew Charlie was sleeping
Mm-hmm.
and just saw a random guy in there, probably shoot first and ask questions later.
You definitely pull your gun before you recognize
Yes.
Jude.
If not pull it, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's you.
Excuse me, sorry.
Yes.
Yeah,
Part of
it's
it.
fine.
Nervous gas.
We're just checking the whole building in here.
Okay, so yeah, you are all back in the same room.
Great.
Isn't
Cool.
distracting at all.
Powwow.
Yeah.
Coffin. Weird room.
Do you want to open up a coffin?
Weird lady.
I'm not weird.
Roll a
You
con
are-
check for me.
Okay, this is with all due respect and admiration for your
There's an
intellect,
extreme success.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
your bravery, and the stuff we've been through. You are not normal, and that's a good thing.
Well, you're not normal. No, I cannot say that in an accent.
Normal.
You're not normal.
Normal.
You're not normal.
Narp.
My first love be the sea.
Oh no, vampire and a pirate.
I've learned a lot about Nelly in these
A
last couple days.
vampire.
That was rough.
Terrible book. Yeah. Continuing.
I think a vampire would be torn though,
I'm drawing it.
because they Wanted to go after
Charlie,
an X, but they couldn't be near
they
a cross.
told you they were gonna go open a coffin.
We're
Where's
the
your
worst
crowbar?
pirate.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Crowbar.
grab my crowbar, take a massive swig of wine, and like run out the door.
Charlie's gone.
Gosh.
Full out.
I'm right behind her.
Following the leader. The leader.
I'm a lot slower than her, so not right behind her.
Charlie, do you know where you're going?
No.
Well, I assume it's behind that door that somebody jiggled. Did I see that? I'm pretty sure I saw that.
No.
You could just simply wait for us. We're like 2 seconds
It's
behind
like that thing
you.
where you
I'm
go
just
charging
gonna
down
guess.
the
Oh, I'll
door,
be
and then
right
you're back,
behind
like,
her,
Yeah,
and it
I'm
doesn't
just-
matter where she's going.
I'm just gonna guess and like hope somebody. I don't even know what I. What do I
Somebody
roll for?
please
Luck.
tell her the name of the door, call it the
Luck,
number. The
navigate.
number.
Oh, yeah, I guess I
Number.
could do navigate.
It's door what?
Anyway, I
317?
failed.
217.
She runs past it.
Oh, I'm following her. I'm not gonna tell her to
Nellie's
stop.
just gonna stop at the dang door. And just.
Everybody stops behind you.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn around. I guess.
Over here. This way.
You get to the door.
We don't need
Open.
It opens.
Is it open? Okay.
the coffin there still.
Coffin's there still.
Put him inside.
All 5 of you guys get in. It's a little tight. Like, it's the same size as one of your bunks.
Yeah.
But there's a giant coffin. Well, not
Right.
giant, but there's a coffin in the middle.
Obstructing.
It gets a
yeah.
little tight.
Point of order. I would sit outside. I'd close the door and sit outside and act like I was. Probably act like I was intoxicated. And just like, this is where I made it to.
Uh-huh.
So you're guarding the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great. Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Let's do this thing. Let's bust this thing open. I'm so ready.
Side note.
Mason? Not Mason. Captain M.
No, my name's Mason.
Captain M. Can you roll me a dodge with a penalty die?
Oh, come on. Come on. Yeah, I don't think I get that. Negative. How much damage do I take here?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry.
I'm not, just so it's clear, I'm not sitting right in front of the door. I'll be off to the side.
I mean, also, with
Just
side
a
note, I wanted
matters.
to say we'll leave the door open for the moment.
No,
You guys
I would have
all
closed
shut the
it.
door.
I would
You
have
shut
closed
the door.
it.
Close it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, so the 4 of you are around the coffin.
5.
4.
He's
Because
outside.
he's outside.
I'm chilling outside. I'm the spot.
He's door watching.
What happened to the dodge?
I don't.
He
We
failed.
don't know what happened with Dodge yet.
Okay. All right.
He's outside anyway. You 4 are around the coffin.
Okay.
It's,
Okay.
Did someone knock me out?
Yee.
I bet that's what happened.
All right, Charlie's opening the,
Yeah.
the lid.
Charlie's like, coffin.
Just like that.
There's so much trauma in this poor child.
It's fine.
The
It's fine.
coffin
I tried
lid-
to have a therapy session earlier, but nobody was cooperating, so we're moving on.
It pops open.
What is in it?
You lift the lid?
Yeah.
Charlie lifts the lid as the rest of you stand there. It's,
At least it's like.
I mean, empty-ish. There's a very nice, like, velvet lining on the inside.
There's nothing inside.
And as you
You should put Nelly inside.
kind
I
of
hate velvet.
peer in, there's no body inside. Why don't you make a spot hidden check for me?
Can I also look in?
Sure.
No, no.
I failed.
Is it good?
I
Regular
failed.
success.
Let's see.
82.
Also a regular success.
Okay.
Okay, I would move Rachel, but I would make it worse. I'm like, I'll move and then knock you in the head or
I
something.
did not succeed.
Okay. All right. Those who did succeed. So those who did not succeed, like it's dark. You've got one light from Ricky kind of peering in, and there's folds in the fabric. Those who did succeed, you kind of get closer and move some of the fabric, and you find 2 things. you find a sketch, and you find a pocket watch. A silver pocket watch.
Is it a
Is
pocket
that
watch
familiar?
that someone might have had?
Possibly.
Do I
I
recognize
recognize
it? Oh, I don't. You would recognize it though, and you would.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have shown anyone.
No, you.
I found
think
it
you
on
did.
my own.
Charlie was standing next to you when you found it.
Yes.
Okay.
If I remember correctly.
There was someone around, but I didn't show everyone
No.
hey, look at this pocket watch that I
But
found.
between the three of them, it was one of the three.
Someone would have recognized it.
So, yes, you recognize it as the pocket watch that Mason found once upon a time back in Paris.
And if you would remember that, you would probably also remember that I kept looking for a key.
In order to open it.
Can I pry it open?
With your crowbar?
Yeah.
The
They're
crowbar's
big.
a little big.
Is there a key in the coffin?
Would you like to get in and look?
I would for sure.
Charlie climbs into the coffin.
No!
What's the sketch look like?
It is a sketch of Nellie sleeping.
Nice.
Oh, great. In a coffin?
Huh?
Or just sleeping?
Just sleeping.
Is Mason watching me?
Mason?
Yes.
Yes, because Mason always sleeps in a coffin.
You climb in?
No, he's not dead yet.
Okay.
Fenelon doesn't
search.
even live in a coffin.
I'm just like
Pretty sure
petting
this is his
everything
coffin.
because it feels cool.
Okay. Okay. Roll me a look.
I haven't been. I have not received any information whether vampires inhabit
It's
coffins or not.
really bad.
Okay. You cannot find anything.
And also, I have a hunch
Push
that
it.
Nellie's not a vampire, but she's a ghoul, which are generally like vampire-like, but they are subjected to the will of their vampire. It's like
Mhm.
pre-vampire.
But
Prototype.
you can be
Yeah.
taken under control at any time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty sure she's a ghoul.
I've been expecting you to be some sort of a sleeper.
Yeah. Me too.
I'm very disappointed with this adventure.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
The train starts moving again.
Ah.
Y'all kind of jerk.
Please tell me the coffin.
Charlie
tips
falls over. The coffin lid closes.
No!
You guys pump it back open. Charlie's fine. She's still okay.
Get out of the coffin, Charlie, please.
I kind of want to like have laid
No,
down and be
and
like,
I'm
Hey.
totally
Yes. Yes.
Charlie seems to find this hilarious. Traumatizing Jude even more.
out, so fun.
You doing anything, Ricky?
Laughing.
I don't think he's laughing.
Someone has a peeping Tom.
Or
What
it's
if-
a threat.
So
Picture of her
Nellie's
sleeping?
Nellie's
In a
sleeping.
coffin.
No, you're not in a coffin.
No,
you're just
the
sleeping.
picture is in a coffin, and she's gonna say it's a threat.
Also,
Because she's not gonna
stalker,
let
so.
anybody else think anything else.
Side eye.
Yes, Ricky? You guys hear the conductor walk past?
Great ambience.
Do I see
I
the
know.
conductor walk past?
Oh.
Okay, that's kind of what I figured.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You're
Okay.
not there anymore. Farts. Okay.
You guys don't know that.
Yeah.
You
Can we
just-
like?
Alright, so Ricky
Walk
does not
out.
have a thing to say.
I mean, that's basically what he's doing. He's just like,
Well,
I don't know what to make of this.
I think it's a threat. I think it's me. I'm the one who's been working on making.
What does the pocket watch have to do with you?
Gonna roll.
It was
It was
Mason
Mason.
had it last.
Yeah.
Mason is
Presumed.
gone, and the
Right.
last you remember, I mean, he was in the cell with you.
Would she know it was Mason's pocket watch?
I mean, Charlie said something.
Okay. So
You're gonna have to do real good.
why? She genuinely believes what she's saying.
Mm-hmm. What are you saying?
I'm worried that I'm being threatened. We could even be We could even be being threatened by Mason. That's his pocket watch. That's a picture of me in a coffin sleeping, which probably means I'm not sleeping, I'm dead. In a coffin. It's an elaborate, or one of you are playing an elaborate game on me.
I wish. It'd be hilarious.
You're not really in a coffin.
Yeah, no.
My sleeping picture is in the coffin. How are you not getting that?
So let's leave.
I'm the
before
one
you-
who's publishing this. None of
Sure,
you are.
No, let's leave this room before we wake anyone or before somebody finds us in here.
She'll storm out. She won't slam. That's rude. She's not a rude person. Her mother taught her better begrudgingly.
I don't know. I've been feeling a little,
Her mother
Ricky?
also very much taught her the way to be frigid.
Do also remember there's been a couple mornings, while not unusual because it is cold, that she's had scarves around her neck before she comes down to breakfast.
So I rolled
She's
an
always
extreme
had
success
something
on
her.
spot hidden, just like getting ready to counter her, whatever. In that moment, is there anything else that I...
As you sit there and you think about it, you kind of look around, and you see one other thing. And it was kind of back, like there's a small cupboard, and it takes you a moment, and you open it, and you see in this cupboard is also a bouquet of flowers and a nice gold ring.
female or male?
Does this ring look familiar?
Yeah, because Mason.
Mason also had a ring.
Nope, that was Gertrude, and it was a silver ring.
Yeah, but
Mason
Mason was
didn't
married.
wear a ring.
Married.
Oh, I mean, he
Marred.
would have.
Marred.
He would have
Marred.
worn a ring, but I mean,
But it was your ring that.
I had a silver ring.
Okay.
yeah,
Different thing.
we never
Do
really
I
announced
recognize
that I
the
had a ring with me.
Doesn't necessarily matter. If she wants it to be, it would be said.
I'm not going to touch anything. I'm just going to suggest to the group that we vacate the room post haste.
Okay. Out in the hallway, you are peeved. Captain M's not here.
Nice. Oh, she doesn't care.
Okay. Alright,
I
you head
do.
back to your room.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's gonna turn in. She's done.
Okay.
She'll journal. She'll just get into her bed. Journal.
Angrily.
Yeah. Mason Miles, Manwich, Martin.
I'm totally gonna be Captain
Marquis!
Man.
Here.
Is there like
Oh, it's
any
going on
sign
the
of
list.
him at all?
But you did hear the conductor going by,
Morris.
and if Mason Miles,
I think that one's on there.
murder hobo,
Murder hobo.
Murder.
was in the hallway acting intoxicated, there's a good chance
Miguel.
the conductor took him back to his room.
Okay, where would the
Michelle.
conductor? I guess we should look at.
Yeah, we got to go find our friend.
Well,
Our
let's
other...
look in our rooms
Yeah.
first.
He's asleep in the bed, in the bunk.
You seem alright?
How do you check?
Well, with my ambulance driver skills, obviously.
Okay, use your ambulance driver skills.
Does
just
one
poke
have
him with my
EMT skills
crowbar.
when they drove
Okay.
the ambulance?
You did pick up some rudimentary things.
I mean, she was a medic. She's got... If she's driving the ambulance, she's got medic training.
First aid. Yep, I succeed.
Okay. Charlie pokes him with her crowbar, and he
Beautiful.
jolts awake. And you got a little bit of a bump on your head. And, oh man, your shoulder hurts. There's a bandage. You peel down.
No, come on.
There's a strip of skin missing.
No! I don't have. Oh god. Do I see it?
Yeah, you're right. You just poked him with your crowbar. Yeah, you see it.
What?
Sanity check.
Well, I will bandage it back up.
Okay.
I'm gonna start freaking the crap out and just say I need to get out of here.
Okay, you're on a moving train. Where are you going?
I don't know. Probably to the dining car or somewhere to tell
You're
somebody
gonna-
to stop so I
You're
can
gonna-
get off this train.
You're gonna have
Safest
to try and
together.
shove past Ricky because Ricky's there too, and he would have been standing in the door while you're poking him with the crowbar.
As you try to run by, I'm assuming you're gonna grab her
Yeah,
and like
Ricky's gonna
hug
try.
her.
I'm gonna try and grab him and be like,
I'm going
Is
to
this
try to
happening in
punch
the part
you.
that Nellie's in or no?
going to try.
Yes.
You are
Dodge.
make a grapple. That'll be a strength check, and you make a strength check to see if he's able to grab
Is
you.
there a separate grappling?
I
hook?
succeed. Just regular.
Ooh.
Oh, God, buddy.
I roll a 4. That's an extreme success.
He's got you, and you just
By your hood.
whatever breakdown that you're about to have happens in his arms. Luckily, this is also probably the safest place that you've ever felt.
Yeah.
Because Ricky has always been there. He's always given you ways to protect yourself. He's always encouraged you to be, your own advocate and protector. And when times have gone bad, he's also been there to shoot the monster.
This is my crazy
I
Uncle
start
Ricky.
crying.
I love him.
Meanwhile, I am like,
Mhm.
since I see that Ricky has this in hand,
Mhm.
that's good because protect Charlie.
It's a cult
Hold-
now.
Holding on.
Protect Charlie.
Save the cheerleader.
I am quizzing my partner here to see what exactly he remembers, what happened. Because how long were we in that room?
Several minutes.
Because this seems like pretty,
Rush job?
yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a rush job.
Ouch.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be very sore.
How much skin is gone?
About maybe 3 inches by 2 inches. I think it's,
Index card.
yeah, well, half of an index card.
Oh yeah, half
Lengthwise.
of a.
Ouch. I'll basically say the door closed
Quarter.
and someone probably knocked me out because of this lump on my head. And my shoulder really hurts now.
Mm-hmm.
And I assume you would have told me
All
that
of my finger?
some skin was taken.
Okay.
People down
Has
there keep
anyone else
fresh.
seen this before?
I'm not in this room. I'm journaling about
Yeah.
my
Well, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that. Didn't you tell us about this when we quizzed you out the first time?
Oh, and notes. So I guess I probably would know. I'd be
Yeah,
like,
you know some.
dang
That's
it,
gonna be-
brothers
Because I
of the
don't think I
skin.
mentioned me being skinned specifically, but it did mention the brothers of the skin.
Mm-hmm.
And
How big is
Ricky
this train?
would also just say, "This is what happened to Charlie."
The reason I ask, not that I would do this, but if I were to go door to door, banging on each
Yeah.
door to get my skin back, how long would that take?
Sometime. There's probably 50 to 70 people on this train in various places.
That's not the worst odds.
However, consider the fact that if someone has taken your skin and you go and you confront them about it, they have the means to replace you.
Oh, I understand.
Mm-hmm.
I would be very upset.
You also can't get past
Yeah.
the sobbing Charlie and Ricky right now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go do that at the moment. I was just more curious, like, can I stop this ritual that I, as captain, do not know about?
And I think I'm not going to let you go anywhere for a while because I think you're slightly concussed.
Am
We
I
are-
don't think I am.
we-
I really don't think I am.
Sure, you're fine.
Oh, what would I?
You all know the train will pull into Constantinople around 12:30 tomorrow afternoon.
How long away is that?
It's maybe 14 hours. 15.
Chances of getting
Has-
another train to Constantinople.
So yeah,
Slim to none.
how much do we know about what she saw? Did you ever explain it to
I
us?
don't think so.
Okay.
So
How much
bottom
would-
line, Ricky's just going to simply say, Charlie's freaking out because something happened like this to her.
I see.
And for you to have been swiftly incapacitated and slightly skinned is bad. And we're on this train for a little while.
Right. So, Brothers of the Skin obviously
Which I
seem
know a
to
lot
be
about, apparently.
the people who have stolen my skin. Do they do something with this? Because at the moment, I personally would not have known.
They-
Would you know?
They do a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah,
Like
what
I need to know. As a detective, I need to know these things.
Okay, let's discuss more details about that later. Like, again, he's like, bear
Oh,
hugging
no,
Charlie,
I would-
she's sobbing and everything else. Like, we'll talk about it, but what we need to focus on right now is,
Right. So,
This?
despite my regular carefree mood, my mood would have almost completely shifted to a very serious, like, we're figuring things out.
yeah. What weapons do you have with you?
A pistol and I don't know.
Anything. Yeah, you
Just
have a
gonna go
pistol.
with a
You
pistol.
brought that up. We were just cleaning our guns together.
Yeah.
Okay, it's time to have everything at the ready.
Oh, I'm
and
always ready.
Take shifts, keeping watch on this train.
Calm down over there, Steve Rogers.
Here we are, D&D. Wait a minute. I take first watch. Need a short rest. No, but like seriously, not safe. You're freaking out because you feel like you're not safe for the people who completely took advantage of you and stole your skin. Very rapidly, same thing just happened.
Yeah.
Well, and I knew about these guys already because I remember seeing that the fully skinned corpses back in the village of Vinkovici were
Yes,
little
the
excessive.
library.
compared to what I was used to knowing about this school. But
Taking her into consideration, I would ask what they do with it.
well, they headphones.
Earmuffs.
They
Dog.
they make copies of yourself.
Interesting. Do these copies know everything that I know?
Presumably not. I think they just look like you. I don't know. I've not encountered one. Probably like turn into some vile monster that vomits stomach acid out at you.
Well, there was another case where our friend who was an opera star, Katerina, had her voice stolen by these people. So there's a range of things.
Yeah, but that was
they
her
can do.
lungs, right?
Throat, vocal cords.
Vocal cords.
There's a range of things that they can do which don't quite make sense and are pretty much unholy.
Interesting.
Unholy, unnatural.
That's right. It was the
Against
other corpse
nature.
that you found near the river that had their lungs replaced.
Interesting.
As Jude just rattles off things that she
Remembers.
read in Nellie's journal.
Were there any like
I
doodles
will-
and like hearts of like
No,
CF plus NN?
Oh. Oh yeah. I forgot about
Side
that.
note,
'Cause I
I'm
thought they
really
also,
trying to
like,
figure out
somewhat
what would be a
bonded.
romantic theme for
I'll just pull out a notebook and write something down a couple different times, tear out that page of the book, rip it up, and hand each of them a note and tell them not to open it until I ask.
Okay.
Ricky is gonna kind of like, he's got his arms around her and he's gonna try
I'll
to
put it in your pocket.
like, I'm just gonna try and read it, but
Oh, I won't let you.
I'm more occupied.
If you
Yeah.
read it on your own time, that's something else. But
You guys kind of spend the rest of the night, whether it's sleeping or comforting the traumatized. It's restless, it's uncomfortable. The
Can we
night does
tell
not go
Nellie
well.
too?
Oh yeah.
Like, even though she's
Oh,
being
yeah.
Brad, I do want to say,
Oh yeah.
our friend just got skinned. While
Yeah.
you're throwing your... I wouldn't do that.
No, yeah.
Like, that's out of character. But it would be like, hey, we could...
You'll
Whatever the hell his name is, he got skinned like Charlie did. She's not handling it well.
I mean, clearly, as she's sobbing in her bunk right now.
Right, right. As we come back. Like,
Nellie
yeah,
will
I can't with her.
express some sympathy, but more so directed towards Charlie, and just add that into her journal.
Okay.
her new journal that Gertrude hasn't seen it. God darn it, that Jude hasn't seen it all.
Gertrude.
Gertrude.
Right. And
The ship name Had They Met.
the night passes, the morning passes, and you arrive in the Cirkeci station at 12:30 in the afternoon. And that's where we'll pick up next week as you guys step into Constantinople in search of the final piece of the Sedafkar simulacrum. And the Brothers of the Skin await, as do a vampire. And with that, we'll end for tonight. So thank you so much to everybody watching. We really appreciate you sticking through this. I know tonight didn't have a lot of per se action, but I think it was some good moments of figuring out how this group is about to step forward into the trauma in front of them. I mean, the adventure in front of them.
Splinter
There
into a million
was,
pizzas.
Yes.
There was a nice strip show, skin show. Skin strip?
Something. It could have. Never mind. I'm not even gonna go there.
Good
Thank you so
save.
much to JD for keeping us on the air. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much again to everybody watching. We appreciate the subs from Rook. We appreciate all the interactions that you guys give us in chat. Shout out to Patrick's Family Game Store for sponsoring us, supporting us. Right now, check them out either online if you are out of city or in city. Patrick's Family Game Store here in Colorado Springs. They got a lot of fun things, including dice, card games, and other accessories for all of the games that you have. And yeah, this is where we're going to call it for tonight. So I hope to see you back here next week as they explore Constantinople. And I hope you all have a lovely week and a good night. And we'll see you soon.